Welcome to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield. Tonight we'll have new videos from Ben Folds 5, Chantel Kreviazza, Cake Like, A3, Baby Bird, The Interpreters, The Cure, and The Crystal Method will be stopping by. We'll also take a look back at the legendary Velvet Underground, of course. From the compilation album Bless His Little Cotton Rocks, that was The Interpreters with Shout. Singles available as a UK import, but it's not on the band's debut album back in the USSA. They're from Philadelphia, a band who are definitely recreating the swing in London 60s mod sound. Big on that. Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield. Joining me are The Cure. Welcome, guys. It's good to have you back.
Hello again.
Good to see you. Robert and I were just mentioning that it didn't seem like it was really that long ago. I guess it's been over a year, but it just feels, or a year and a half.
It feels like yesterday.
It really does. And there were great shows that you did around Radio City here in New York when you were there last time.
Thank you.
All amazing shows. It was just such a great set list. It was, and every night changing. Let's talk about Galore, the new compilation album. It's actually the follow-up. You know what I mean? Just down on the beach. It starts out right with Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. Did it feel like a natural thing at this point to put out another compilation of singles?
Yeah, I thought that this year was the time to put it out. Variety of reasons. Some prosaic, others more kind of artistic. It fills a gap between like Wild Mood Swings and the next new studio album, which we'll hopefully finish soon. Yeah. And also it's 74 minutes long, so it just fits on a single CD, and it's 10 years, so it's got that kind of symmetry. and we're globally out of contract after the next studio album, so it's an easy way to get it done how we want it done, with the right kind of, keep it as singles, chronological order, the purity's there.
Yeah, like the last one where it ends up, which is fantastic, in fact. And a great new track, Wrong Number. Hey, it's Matt Pinfield here, and I'm talking with The Cure, and we saw Wrong Number earlier. Tell me a bit about that track in particular. Now, you worked with Bowie's producer from the Earthling album, and Reeves Gabrels ended up playing on the track with you, who's a guitar player that Bowie's been working with for years, since Tin Machine. How did that all come about? Was that from the 50th anniversary? Because I saw your version of Quicksand from Hunky Dory, which was great, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it was... I met Mark Platty there, very briefly, but he just said, you know, like, if you ever want me to do something with you, just give me a call. So when Wrong Number came up as part of one of the sessions that we were doing, I thought it would be a good opportunity to take him up on his word. And he flew over to London for a couple of days. And it just happened that Reeves was in London in transit and phoned up, came over for a beer, brought his guitar, like he does, and just sort of rocked out. And I think it's great. I mean, it just like, it's good that it sounds completely different to anything else again that we've done. It's just like a nice change. I just wanted something that sounded kind of fresh and different to be the last single on Glore, to kind of like bring it up to date, which it does.
Right, like you said, you were working on a new studio album, which I hear you're half finished with, maybe out in the spring.
Apparently, that's what I keep telling everyone. Yeah.
So how many songs you've done now?
By the end of the week, it will be finished.
Yeah. We have about 6 or 7 tracks.
Yeah, I think that's the current line, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 tracks.
6 or 7
Well, it depends. Like they're all, as ever, it's really dependent on me writing words that I'm happy with and kind of singing them. I mean, we've really got an album finished if we wanted to. If I had the words for it, it's there, it's done. But it's just what the words that I've written that I want to use. I need the right kind of music to go with them, and then there has to be like a sense of purpose for the whole record. So it really we need time just to kind of like go back and think about what we're doing. Which at the moment, because we're caught up in all this kind of like galore stuff, it's a bit difficult to have enough time to kind of focus on the new record. But hopefully it'll be done, if not this side of Christmas, then pretty soon afterwards.
That's great. Look forward to that, definitely. We'll be back with The Cure in just a bit. In the meantime, check out the top 10 singles in America and alternative music this week. Excellent live performance right here on 120 Minutes at Fascination Street. I'm Matt Pinfield here with my special guests, The Cure. Now, around Galore, you've been doing some promotion, obviously been getting caught up in tons of interviews, but one of the great things is doing 2 shows here in America, one in New York on Halloween and one in Los Angeles. The Los Angeles one, everything surrounding that was pretty much mayhem, wasn't it? I think, about 4,000 fans show up for the in-store signing you were going to do for the album, and they had to stop it, and it caused a near riot. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it seemed very strange to us, because it's almost like they didn't expect anyone to turn up. They set up an in-store for us, and then it's like, oh no, there's loads of people turned up. So we were due to do it between like midnight and 2, and I think we were there past 4 in the morning trying to get people done, but I mean, it's impossible. We'd have to do like, I don't know, 15 people a minute. And so obviously when the doors shut, which they had to at some point, the people that were just at that point in the queue, in the line, I mean, got a bit fed up, and, as it's just human nature, they felt a bit cheated. But we would really have had to have stayed there until kind of midday the next day to get everyone done. But it was alright, it was a pretty weird experience.
One of the last guys in the queue had a big hat on, and we could see him like snaking through the store, and we knew as he got closer it was getting closer to the end.
That's how you could tell.
Yeah. So we gave him tickets to the show. We were so pleased to see him.
That was cool. That's very good, in fact. And the LA show was great, too, because Reeves came in and played, and Wayne Hussey from The Mission, UK,
yes,
of course, as well. Is Wayne an old friend of yours, actually?
Yes, we've known him for a long, long time.
Did you tour with The Cure? Did he tour with The Cure, like Mission, ever open for you guys? Or?
They've played with us, haven't they? A few times. Yeah. It's just, we just kind of like know the same people as well, and people that have worked for us have worked with The Mission, and so it sort of goes back a long way like that. But I don't know how long we've known him. It must be 10 years or more now.
Yeah.
But because he's moved over to America, it just seemed, it's a good idea. He just came along to the sound check, and so he actually, I remember on the last tour, I went home after one of the shows in Los Angeles, and he took over, because I wasn't supposed to I think I was trying to get a plane or something, so I ran off halfway through a forest and he took over. Very manfully took over and just played for about 20, 25 minutes.
Did he play the guitar and do the vocals?
Meant I could get to the airport and get on the plane before anyone even noticed that I'd gone.
That's amazing. We'll be talking more with The Cure in a little bit, but right now we've been 120 minutes debut from a band called A3. It's off their album Exile on Cold Harbor Lane. It's called Ain't Gonna Goa. Check it out.
When I came upon you in that place of suffering in the valley of darkness, I took away all your pain and put love in your cold, cold heart. And from that day forward, told you to go out and spread my word through music. Sweet, pretty, country, acid house music. Well, that day, Larry, you not only joined my church, you embraced my whole philosophy, my whole way of life, because remember, little man, don't you go to Goa.
I believe I'm gonna shut down the chakra, shift Shiva off of my shell. I take down my tie-dyes, my Tibetan bells. I cool down my karma with a kind of OPT. Ain't no call for Castaneda in my frontline library. There's one thing I know, Lord above, I ain't gonna go, ain't gonna go now. I ain't gonna go, ain't gonna go now. Yeah, people in the house. I ain't dancing trance, no thanks, no chance to tranquilize me. Small bar drinks, yo, that don't satisfy me. And dosing up my dharma with a drop of gasoline. I am down with Mr. McKenna, tantric mantra talking, don't move it. 'Cause there's one thing I know, Lord above it, I ain't gonna go.
Crystal silicone chip. I ain't walking long ley lines, reading no high times. Put me on another bad trip. Oh well, Timothy Leary, just check out this theory. He sold assets for the FBI. Well, he ain't no website wonder. The guru just went under. You can keep your California sunshine.
Yeah, I believe you, D-Wayne.
Cause the righteous truth is, there ain't nothing worse than some fool lying on some third world beach in spandex psychedelic trousers, smoking damn dope, pretending he getting consciousness expansion. I want consciousness expansion. I go to my local tabernacle and I sing. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go now. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go.
Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go. Ain't gonna go.
the album I Like to Score, that was Moby with James Bond theme here on 120 Minutes. I'll be talking more with the guys from The Cure in a little bit, and we'll also check out one of their earlier videos, so you won't want to leave.
Voice was repeated, and I didn't know that we still hadn't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and hear my words, are the ones you would think I would say if there wasn't me for you. When I was driving, she used to fall down alone. The girl was always falling again and again. I used to sometimes try to catch her, but never even caught her.
Welcome back to 120 Minutes. I'm Matt Pinkel, hanging out with the guys from The Cure. Checking out Catch. Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. It's funny sometimes seeing the old videos.
Seeing old band members.
Seeing old videos.
Yeah, it's actually much more of a shock watching the video collection through. Listening to the album, it's like less kind of, you know, it doesn't seem quite so linear. You kind of like hear things, like wrong numbers, you know, it kind of fits in with Never Enough and stuff. You can kind of hear little things that kind of all work. But watching the videos, it really kind of drives it home that it's 10 years.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. I mean, it went really quickly, too, if you think about it.
I don't want to think about that.
You don't want to think about it at all. All right, I'd like to ask you, just because Galore's just come out, each band member, I'd like to ask you what your favorite Cure album is if you had to pick one record. I know, Robert, you said Disintegration in the past is how you felt was a pinnacle for you. Do you still feel that way?
I don't know. I like the last three that we've done. I think they're the three best that we've done. But Disintegration, just for like very personal reasons, will probably it's still kind of, there's something about it that is just different to the other ones. But I think Wild Mood Swings is better in a lot of other ways. But Disintegration, just for me personally, as a singer and a writer, is like a good album.
That's amazing. In fact, how about you?
I'd probably have to go with Disintegration. Although I met the group when the Top album came out, so I was really like that. And Pornography.
Don't list them.
I love Kiss Me, Kiss Me, but I think that's probably because that's when I joined the group. So it was just a breath of fresh air when I heard that.
Yeah, that's amazing. How about you, Simon?
What group's that? I like Wish.
That's your favorite?
Faith, I think.
Your favorite, yeah.
George mine?
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
That's great. Well, you once said that you didn't want the band to continue past your 40th birthday in 1999. How do you feel about that now?
I once said it, yeah.
You can't feel that way.
I say one thing nowadays, it gets disseminated instantly on the internet.
And
everyone
40 came and went. And
yeah. But now it's 50. No, I don't care. I mean, I said it just because it just sounded like something that popped into my head and it sounded like a good thing to say. I keep forgetting that things that I say are kind of like recorded and spread around the world. No, if we're still doing stuff into the next millennium, and if it's still enjoyable, and I still think it's good and it has a point to it, then we'll still be doing stuff. It's like I just thought, like with every album that we make, and with every lineup of the band, and every time we do anything, I always like everyone to have the idea that it's going to be the last thing we do, so it's the best thing that we do. I mean, if you kind of think, well, yeah, we'll be doing it in 5 years' time, you get really complacent and you just think, well, this is our job, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be kind of driven.
Yeah, exactly. You just feel like it's like your last shot, you know what I mean? And all that energy and intensity. Definitely check out The Cure's new album, Galore, as well as their earlier material. There's so many great albums. If I named them right now, we'd be going on forever. And you can watch them on tour as well. And right now we're going to take a look at one of your earlier videos and look for a new album either right before the end of this year or in the next one.
Yeah, well, it'll be out sometime early next year, or sometime in the spring or early summer.
We look forward to that. From the 1987 album, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, this is Just Like Heaven. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks very much.
It's great having you again.
See you again.
Okay, excellent.
as angels dancing in the deepest oceans, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream, you're just like a dream. Lift me into shape. I must have been asleep for days. Moving lips to breathe her name. I opened up my eyes and found myself alone, alone, alone above a raging sea. I stole the only girl I loved, drowned her deep inside of me. You, soft and lonely, you, lost and lonely, you, just like heaven.
Give instructions. You've just entered the second 60 of 120 minutes. I'm Matt Pinfield. The next hour we'll have new videos from Cake Like, Baby Bird, the guys from Crystal Method will be stopping by. At the end of the show, we'll take a look back at the Velvet Underground. Hey, it's Matt Pinfield here. I'm joined now by Ken and Scott from Crystal Method. Good to have you guys here.
How's it going, man?
Very good.
Good
Excellent.
to be here.
Excellent that you made it in. You've been really busy lately.
Took the red eye in, eh?
Good to have you, right? Doing the late night thing. Let's talk about the album Vegas, your debut album. I know you've done a bunch of EP stuff before that, but this in particular was recorded in you have this like garage studio, right, called the Bomb Shelter. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. I think that's not only a cool name, but it has quite a history. Would you elaborate a little on that, guys?
It's funny. Our landlord had lived there. Her family lived there for years and years, and there is a bomb shelter from the '61 Cuban Missile Crisis right in the front yard with these weird pipes coming up and everything. It's really scary.
Yeah, when we first found the place, we were thinking, wow, we could put our studio down there, put an amp down there, do something, and we pulled the top open and looked down, and the lead door that was supposed to secure families from the radioactivity, it was falling in, and there was water damage, and all the earthquakes had caused all the
very scary.
It was one of our friends went down there and brought a few treasures up. It was.
We've got this awesome family home radiation detection kit.
Wow.
It is so 50s looking.
That's wow. Did they have anything else down there, like radios and like old cornflakes and canned goods and
all that stuff?
It was still there?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff still down there.
Did you take photos? It must have been really cool.
He was the only one that brave enough to go down there.
We're chicken.
He's like, I don't want to get caved in on, right? Right, so now we're going to check out your latest video from the album Vegas. Let's check out Crystal Method's Busy Child in 120 minutes.
I guess I didn't know. 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 Get busy time. 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 I guess I didn't know. Get busy time. Get busy. I guess I didn't know. Get busy. Get busy. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. Get busy time. I guess I didn't know. 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 I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't know. I guess I didn't. 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 I guess I didn't know. 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 Get 55.
It's the upshot of being a beauty queen. It's a damn good place to be seen. Oh, must be quite good. Must be so nice. Yeah. Love you, dog. And I wanna be like Wendy. And I wanna be like Wendy. All-star tease. All-star tease. Bang up a bruiser queen.
It's Baby Bird with You're Gorgeous on 120 Minutes tonight.
Remember that tank top you bought me? You wrote you're gorgeous on it. You took me to your rented motor car and filmed me on the bonnet. You got me to hitch my knees up and pulled my legs apart. You took an Instamatic camera and pulled my sleeves around my heart. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me through. You said my clothes were sexy. You tore away my shirts. You rubbed an ice cube on my chest, snapped me till it hurts. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you get me through. You paid me £20. You promised to put me in a magazine, on every table, in every lounge. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me through. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me, know you'll get me through. Know you'll get me through. Know you'll get me through. Know you'll get me, know you'll get me through. I know you'll get me, know you'll get me, know you'll get me through. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you. Because you're gorgeous, I know you'll get me through. Because you're gorgeous, I'd do anything for you.
On a lawn at the Cartier Foundation for Contemporary Art outside of Paris, the most celebrated lineup of the Velvet Underground performed together totally unexpectedly for the first time in 22 years. Lou Reed, John Cale, Sterling Morrison, and Maureen Tucker were on hand for the opening of an exhibition devoted to the work of their mentor, the late New York artist Andy Warhol, which of course included some Velvet's memorabilia as well.
The exhibit, I really find it sort of makes me a bit twitchy. I'm not ready for museums yet.
Well, it's the first time that the four of us have been in one room since the late 60s, in the absence of legal representatives and things.
The Velvet Underground came together in New York City in 1965, and over the course of the next 5 years and 4 albums, they made wild, noisy art out of songs about drugs and depravity and love and, yes, even Jesus. They never quite fit into the hippie peace and love period, though, and not many people bought their records, but echoes of their inimitable work can still be heard in alternative music today.
Naturally, the kinds of things we were doing that were considered so weird and revolutionary don't seem so weird and revolutionary now. That's a good thing.
We have a little surprise for you. I'd like to introduce Sterling Morrison. And Maureen Tucker.
One of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my few years on Earth. It was extraordinary. I moved up right into the pocket between you and John Esterl. Holy.
And do you think that's the last time we'll see the Velvets ever play together?
Hope not. You never know.